But Your Excellency, as our Commander-in-Chief, if you allow me, the former Prime Minister yesterday said a statement. And I want to qualify that statement. Because General Ogolla was very close to me, particularly when he was the Vice Chief of Defence Forces. And when the whole issue of Bomas, 15th of August, was hanging over his head. He even told me, and the family can agree with me, we had conducive discussion, that even he has lost weight, that this thing was disturbing him. And Your Excellency, General Ogolla was not, as the Vice Chief of Defence Forces, was not a member of the National Security Committee, which is chaired by the Head of Public Service. So how did the General Ogolla went to NSAC and to Bomas? And as a Muslim, General Ogolla shared with me text messages of his superiors and members of the National Security Committee then. And he asked 3-4 times. First, in the morning when he was going to NSAC, he showed me the message that he was given, go represent me at NSAC, because of a prior other commitment of the person who was supposed to go. When he went to NSAC, General Ogolla, and a direction was given to him with the other colleagues, with a leader, him as a member, to go to Bomas. General Ogolla, as a respectable soldier and general, he asked and sent a text message to his bosses and asked, what am I going to do in Bomas? And this has happened. And General Ogolla was told, it's been decided, you go. And I'm narrating what General Ogolla today, he's lying here, this man, told me. When he went to Bomas, the then chairman of IBC, he told me, kept them for 5 hours. And the 411 came while he was in Bomas, saying the results will be announced at 3. And General Ogolla then again sent a text message and saying, now that the result will be announced at 3, as a general, as a soldier, what am I doing here? And he was told, stay with your colleague. That text message is there. When His Excellency yesterday said, I had a one-to-one with the General Ogolla, he gave me permission to have one-on-one discussion with the General Ogolla on a Monday from 7 to 9:30 p.m. in my house. His security, his drivers can confirm. And when he convinced me, because he was a man of God, when he convinced me is when he got an opportunity to relay and talk to the president with those 3 statements at the end of his discussion with the president. Today, I want to confirm that because of what happened to General Ogolla, the president as the chairman of the National Security Council, so that for it not to happen again, the president has directed last year that members of the National Security Committee, the IG, the DG NIS, the Head of Public Service, PS Interior, PS Defense, CDF, PS Foreign Affairs, PS Treasury, and the Solicitor General can never again delegate the attendance of that membership to their juniors. Because tomorrow, another member of the National Security Committee will commit the same crime. So Honorable Raila Odinga was very right. Very right. And I came today to qualify his statement that General Ogolla, a man he knows, would not have gone to Bomas. And the people who sent him to Bomas, some of them are here. Some of the people who sent him to Bomas, some of the people who sent him to Bomas are known. They are members. So sometimes, the way Joel said, let us not create a false narrative about General Ogolla. Your Excellency, allow me again to make another confession as your Minister for Defense. Many of my colleagues ask me, you used to be a vibrant politician, you have changed. I have changed because I went to a different environment. Your Excellency, when General Tonje introduced that gentleman's agreement, there was General Opande, who he recommended to be the next CDF. He was not given that chance. Many, the law says that a CDF will serve for 4 years or at the attainment of 62 years, whichever comes first. Your Excellency, this region has produced decorated generals. General Owiti, General Opande, and many others. But because you wanted to change Kenya, you said we must kill ethnicity and regionalism in our country. Your Excellency, and I want to confirm to the nation, there were many people within even our ranks who said General Ogolla should not be appointed. But they had only one reason. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, the reason of 15th of August. They forgot all the other credentials of General Ogolla. Your Excellency, you have confirmed to the nation you are not a petty leader. You are not a vengeful leader. You are not a person who will follow what happened, Your Excellency. As your Minister for Defense, you made a deliberate, with the finality, based on the credentials. He was a smart general. He was one of our finest F-15 jet fighter. He has trained everybody here, including the current Air Force commander. He was a man of humility. He could walk to my office and to all the offices. I could walk to his office. Your Excellency, one day he came to me and asked me in the holy month of Ramadan, Minister, can I fast with you for 7 days? Your Excellency, you decided, you directed, and I went and passed the council, the Defense Council, your decision on the 27th of April 2023, the appointment of General Ogolla, among others. And on 28th, you saw him as your next CDF. He died, you saw him on 28th of April 2023. He died on the 18th of April 2024, 10 days before he made to 1 year.